Hey everybody, and welcome back to day 6 of the STN 12 Days of Christmas films. We're halfway through, and this is with one of the films that I consider to be probably the best, in my own personal opinion, Christmas film of all time. It's the 1956 film White Christmas, directed by Michael Curtiz, and it stars Danny Kaye, Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney, and Vera Ellen, and it features the music of Irving Berlin. Now, this film actually was created far past the era of Hollywood World War II feel-good pictures. It was 1956. Most of those films were made in the 40s. However, in an attempt to recapture the nostalgia of that moment in our history, both Curtiz and Irving Berlin worked together with the screenplay writer to try to create a film that felt like the films that had been forgotten. Now, this was one of those kind of films that was a musical film of the early Hollywood era, where the composer, specifically Irving Berlin, would provide a screenplay writer with his songs, and then the screenplay was written to string the songs together into a legible story. Sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't, and this is one of the examples of it working very well. Now, White Christmas was not written for this film. It was actually written for a film in 1942 called Holiday Inn, also starring Bing Crosby. And it was such an instant success that the screenplay writers knew that if they attached that song and that title to this film, it would be an instant success. And in fact, it was. Now, this film actually changed a little bit of film history. It was the very first film to use a system called VistaVision, which was a new 35mm film stock that didn't run vertically through a camera, it ran horizontally. And according to some film historians, has something somewhat akin to somewhere between 4 and 8K resolution on a film stock, which is why when you watch things shot in VistaVision, such as White Christmas or even John Ford's The Searchers, it looks unreal, incredible. It looks like it was shot today. And this was the very first film in history to use that stock. Some of the themes that I would like for you to discuss as you watch White Christmas are the themes of friendship. What does it mean to be a friend? And what happens when friendship sticks around so long that it actually becomes family? The other thing I'd like you to focus on is what does it mean to honor somebody else, especially the people that have given so much of themselves that you actually don't feel like you can ever thank them enough for what they've done. How can we give back to other people? And lastly, one of the greatest themes behind this film is the theme of honesty. Being upfront and forward with people and your expectations for each other. And letting them know what they mean to you, while letting them know also that you are concerned about them, and you love them, and you'll be there for them forever. White Christmas has everything. It has singing and dancing, it has comedy, it has drama, it has beautiful film stock, it has unreal amazing sets, and it ticks all the right boxes for a perfect holiday film. Enjoy White Christmas.